guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So for today, I'm still working through the stack of cards that got pushed to the back of my closet and never got used much. And so today's cards are the magic art of fortune telling. And so I really haven't used these much. I think I've used them maybe twice. They came in like this big bulk order that I bought from someone who's getting rid of their stuff. And so being a medium myself, I didn't really use them because they focus more on like building your clairvoyance or just different things like the pendulum, just different tools that you could tap into to expand your intuition. So we're going to use it because it's in the deck or in the pile. And the other deck that we're using is the Earth Warriors. So they say pull 2 of these and only one of those. And so they say that the one on the left is more past energy, and then the other one is like the energy that we're moving into. And then we'll see the story from there. 2. Okay, what do we got? We've got the Star of Venus with Soma from the Galactic Heart. Ooh, I like that. This one, well, they both kind of have the third eye and the heart kind of going on, but both are looking within. Both are looking within, and both have their heart activated. So let's put that one there and then quickly pull one of these ones. There's definitely, right, Star of Venus plus a galactic heart. There is a starseed vibe coming through. And what's coming is, hey, look, the pendulum again. So it came up with dowsing and map dowsing. So let's just read that first. Map dowsing is an advanced form of dowsing used to locate something or someone on a map using a pendulum or witching stick. It could be used with any type of map, from regional to a map of the world. You can also dowse with a diagram of the human anatomy if you're asking for health questions. Map dowsing is great when you really want a general idea of where something or someone is. For example, if you lost your dog, you could pull the map and out on your side of town and then ask, where is your dog? If you're curious about where your soulmate is, you could do the same thing with the world map. To map dowse, hold your pendulum over the map and ask the question. Then slowly move your pendulum across the map. If you feel it pull down, that's where you land on your location. Okay, so this is not something that I do, but kind of actually. So first things first, whenever you think that you've lost something, you are in the energy that, right, I gotta find it, it's lost. Well, you kind of push it away and make it be lost even more when you're in search of lost. So they really want you to get into alignment, into the mindset of finding. What does it feel like when you have that aha moment, right? It's a feeling, it's an excitement. Sometimes it's a physical thing you see. And so what this kind of pointed out when I looked at the map, or well, what I do is I can look at the map and see things. You don't really need the pendulum. I think a lot of the time, even just playing around with things, just pull up something. Doesn't matter what it is, if it's a book, if it's a map, if it's a shoe, if it's a card. You always have this pull or intuition to something. So that's what they're saying for that, but there may be, hold on one second. I'm actually going to take my pendulum out for this one. Oh, there's hair ties in my pendulum. Okay, so this is the one that I use. I like that it has the little pyramid on top because I love my Egypt. But all I do is, it has the bead that it spins, so that way you can't really manipulate it. But I hold it in between my thumb and my middle finger. I guess you could do what's best for you, whatever comfortable. But the main thing is you don't want to influence it. So what you're going to do with a pendulum is you're going to bring down the source energy right through your head to your heart, out your palms. So that influences this and directs it to where it's intended to. So intention is powerful. So I just hold it like that, and then I let the energy flow. So the pendulum will work different ways for you based on whatever your energy is. So at first I just let it flow, let whatever is in you kind of come and work itself out, and then I ask it a yes question, right? You might get this way, or it might swing this way. It could be in a whole circle. But when you ask them, you know if it's a yes or no question, so you know what the energy kind of is. I try not to be too reliable on a pendulum, only because you really have to be clear-minded and open, because I think your brain could easily manipulate the energy of the pendulum. At least that's what I found, being like, because I channel energy for healing. Like I could channel whatever energy. So it's not my go-to, but I do find that it has been useful for things in the past. And as this one said, it was about trying to find something or locate something on a map. And so that's what I even say, is just like open up a map and just instinctively like zoom, point to where you want to go. I feel like that's almost, don't even try, maybe even throw a dart, whatever. Like there's no such thing as synchronicities. Or coincidences, but there is synchronicities. And so, oh yeah, back to it. I ask it a yes question, I ask it a no question. One that I know I'm lying to it, especially when I know that it's a lie. And then that way you know that that's more of your negative energy, right? Positive, negative. Think in terms of that. It's not like yes, no, those kind of things. But once I get that, right, I really need to find that connection. So for me, like energy flows through these so quick. And then for some, it's that concentration. So if you're not finding, I'm not trying to influence it all. If you find that the energy doesn't seem to be coming, it's like keep working on yourself and keep building your energy. Eventually you'll find that you'll become a clear channel, and there will be that energetic movement. And so like, let's say yours is just really tiny like this at the beginning, keep trying like that's just as beneficial as anything. The tiniest movement, at least you're trying, you're understanding how to channel. And so with the pendulum, I can't help but be brought back again to how galactic all these cards were. And I don't know why, but I do find that however I dress on that day tends to like go into the reading as well. And it's not intentional at all, because I had no freaking clue that these cards were coming out. But even on my shirt, I've got the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper and all the stars. And so a perfect exercise to go and play around and try to connect to your energy is I'm getting starseed vibes from this. So it's like, where in the universe is your soul from? Where's your soul tribe? Do you look up at the stars and there's always that one sparkling shining spot that just feels like home? Right, we could pull up like a star map and I don't know, play around with that. That's the connection I'm getting between the map and how these ones are outer worldly. Like you can't find it on a map. You can. NASA and all their work has put in a lot of time and energy, but it's just something to play around with. A pendulum is no different than like, you know, they used to do those witching sticks to find water, and they worked. There's just something to it. But the main thing that I want to share with you is your mind, with or without this pendulum, is just as powerful. This is just a tool that you could use to visualize outside of yourself exactly what the mind is. So with this one, she's going within and looking, and the answer is in the heart. And this one, she's going within and looking, and the answer is in the heart. How interesting that they're exactly like the same cards, but not different at all. Like, they both are rainbow. They've got rainbow auras, rainbow colored hair. Yeah, okay. So, Spirit, they say pull one more of the, I don't remember what these even are. Earth Warrior. Earth Warrior, there's a lot of galactic here, but there was a call that went out, and that is why there's so many star seeds here, and that's why we're trying to help change the scales and bring back the balance. We got Remedy of the Grandmothers with Abuela Medicine. So when I went into that, it actually, like when I looked into that, it was like the leaves, like cocoa leaves or whatever, and like just different ways of medicine. What do you want to share about that? Because it's all galactic, and now you're telling me the old, but they're saying that the old was influenced by the stars, right? The ancient times, the ancient civilizations. Where do you think they got most of their knowledge from? It was from tapping within themselves, connecting to the higher stars and beings and things like that, and trial and error, they say. So that's all that this pendulum does, is it really helps you tweak and work within yourself. Again, I want to say use it with discernment, because your mind is so powerful, and whatever energy you're radiating, you can make this do what you want. So if you are going to use it for answers, make sure that you are in a very open-minded, not wanting to control the energy space. I say go back to this dowsing one. So now it's going back. It's like, whereas the other one was asking about questions, whereas like, where's my dog? Where's my soulmate? But then it said you can even take this pendulum, and a non-medical doctor, if you need health advice, you go to your doctor. But that's what this one was saying, like ancient grandmother medicine. And it talked about you can also dowse with a diagram of the human anatomy if you're asking health questions. And so when I'm doing energy healing on people, I just, again, you can use this, right? You can go over people and, I don't know, figure out what your release is, or your channeling energy in, or the one releasing and taking the energy away. I could have said that better, but whatever. But I find that, again, I can't express enough how your mind and your heart going within is that power, and that all this is a reflection outside of you. That's what these cards are as well. That's what this pendulum is. That's what everything is. And so there is a little bit of wisdom, because intuitively when I work on someone, that's what I was trying to say. When I'm energy working on someone, I just go to the right spot. Like you can feel, it's almost like the denseness or dis-ease feeling is there. And so a pendulum, I said, could help you find it, but you could also use the pendulum to remove energy and things like that. I think I got ahead of myself and already said that, but yeah, you can use it for infusing, you can use it for clearing, you could use it for so many things. And so what was it that Spirit wanted to talk about today? Find out where your soul is from in the stars. That's one thing that right, you always have this yearning or this wanting to know, but how about actually going within and checking and seeking the answers that you want? And if you have questions about your health, how do you feel intuitively? Check that out, they're kind of saying, and then take it to the professionals, right? Because we really want to have expert medical advice. But isn't it great that when you kind of know what you're talking about, a lot of the time we go up to places and then we're like, I don't know, I just, it hurts or something. So to be more self-aware and hands-on, they're just saying, play around, try. But again, it's the mind and the heart. So we'll leave it there. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.